you are like an ex-convict.
Okay.
And when you're an ex-convict, looking for a job, marriage.
Okay, looking for a job,
don't
marriage.
get to have the same peak as me, who's not a criminal, who doesn't have a bad record.
Yes.
That's a
right?
shot.
The comparison that you put, what virginity is to women is what money is for men.
Yes.
Women, it's virginity. Men,
It's money.
it's money.
And men understand this.
All right.
That is why you see there are certain type of women I wouldn't even go after because I know my position. But now for women, they don't know their position. Every woman thinks she deserves a high value man.
Denny J Show. Zvanga zviri downtown uptown itidzwe nyaya dzacho dzese narrative ndaichidwe kana mchida kutipisa deep ndaipidwe make you spill a bean if you know what I mean Andy.
It's time.
Situated in the heart of Harare is a serene place created to offer you a luxurious space to retreat, to think, and to breathe. Ezulwini, a Zulu name for heaven, offers you a glorious and blissful feel. Ezulwini Villa, a touch of heaven on earth.
Welcome to Wall Street, the home of refined menswear tailored for the man who commands his space. From premium casual fits to sharp modern classics, every piece is crafted for confidence. Wall Street shops 8 and 9 at Sam Levis Village in Parada, where every man finds his look. Every Monday at Chicken Mash in Highglen, Chicken Mash Mapranga, and Chicken Mash Southleaf Park, buy 2 mash meals and get 1 piece of chicken free. Mashwede. Great taste, great value every day. This summer, make the weather behave with Pro Air air conditioning, heating and cooling units with a 5-year warranty. Get it done right the very first time. For all your car, home office, portable air conditioning or ventilation, think Pro Air.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Natty O.
Natty O is here?
Yeah, Natty O is here.
Okay. Is he here?
He's here, like in person.
Okay.
Natty O, ladies and gentlemen.
ABX.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Denny, Becky.
All right, so we got people waiting to hear you do your ABX stuff.
Yeah.
Before we do our Denny J stuff, so
What's ABX stuff?
what's ABX stuff? ABX.
What's up, Natty O?
Denny J, my brother.
Thanks for showing up, man.
Yeah, I had to. It's the 100th.
100.
Yeah, I had to. Milestones. I'm always there for the milestones.
I know. You remember what episode yours was?
I don't remember what episode was that.
I'm not sure. What episode was?
It was
Becky knows everything.
No, I don't.
I know it was one of the best, though.
Yeah, it was
yeah?
a nice one.
Okay.
It was one of the best episodes.
Yeah. Thanks for pulling up, my man.
I had to.
It's a nice surprise.
I had to.
100. We're here.
It's a milestone. Thank you for what you've done for the industry. I feel like you're a good industry player. Your podcast has brought some different levels, some different level of value to the podcast around Zimbabwe. You see me?
Yeah, man. Ability extension.
Yeah, and that's what I respect. Substance over hype.
Nice.
You've been on the grind.
Yeah, you know. We just.
And I respect that.
Yeah, but congratulations on that song. That's the song of the year. If they don't give you that one, we're going to do a riot, right? That song.
What? Which one?
That one.
Too much.
Yes.
Song of the year.
Guys, that's the song of the year, right? Are we agreed, guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So if they don't give you that one, we're going to go and do a demonstration. You know what I mean? They gotta give it to you.
I would like to see you in a demonstration. That would be
yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yes. So thanks a lot for pulling up, man. Are you gonna stick around? You're gonna do a little some for us before you go. You're not gonna go, right?
Definitely, I will stick around.
Yeah.
I will stick around.
Yeah. What you gonna do for us? You gonna do a little something for these people?
For real,
guys. Should he do a little something for us? Yes. No, that one.
That one.
This
one that you got. Yeah.
This one is it?
Director.
That's the one.
Microphone. This microphone is good. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one that he's got.
Oh, the one he's got. It's good. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Honorable Chanakera, I see you. Hello, guys.
Yeah. Mobile. I mean, you can move.
You can move around. I think
they want to see you. I'm sure.
They want to see you.
You guys want to see Natio?
And I think we can.
Yeah. And the shorties at the back, Natio. They want to see. They want to see the superstar.
I see you, Easy. I see you. I see beautiful ladies in the building. I see my guys. Yo, I see you. So what do we do? Too much a cappella?
Yeah, man.
Do we have acoustic? Do we have a keyboard?
No, we don't.
So we do it a cappella, right?
We're doing a cappella.
Maybe the crowd will assist me if they know.
I think it's better if you actually go to the shorties and then you do the part and then they do the other part. Cause
I'm actually looking at one shorty right now, so I might do it right here, looking at her.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Or I might look at all the hands and still do it while I'm sitting here.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Okay.
The Tangan number 10 got designer. Cause baby, we no fit kwa nema designer. Ah, yeah. Kana uriro cha moyo mang. Habadari kana sen. And the guy kana care. Listen. Uri wangu ndirindeka. I wanna see every day. Uri pamoja ndikurekete. Haunga warega uneni. Cause I love you. Too much sick to that scale.
We can't
Too
hear
much. Too much sick to that scale. Handi koni newe. Too much sick to that scale. Too much sick to that scale. See, don't I go matina baby. When you need a shoulder, so I'm gonna take on that baby. Way, Becky. See, don't I go back to that Becky? When you need a shoulder, so no good at that baby. Way. You're looking beautiful, Becky. Can I do the second verse for you?
Please.
See, dengendaga maka tight. Can I eat a crime? I'm doing my time. The quita makata. See, anyone you that see, I saw me that I can give you what you need. Take it to the West Indies. See, pull up in a SUV, give you love MTV. Listen, get my card you be spending. The balance, cause it's you I'm defending. You will land, but you the Benz and the Bentley for you and your bestie. Uri wango didn't decade. I wanna see every day. Uri pamoja ndikurekete. Haunga warega uneni. Cause I love you. Too much sick to that scale.
Oh, where are my effects? They took my effects. I can't press nothing.
So I've never really listened to the second part of that song.
Yeah.
A man who can buy you a Benz and your best friend.
Exactly, you and your bestie. Because if you don't do it for the besties, they give you trouble. So I do it for you and your bestie. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Got it.
Make sure bestie is sorted. Well, Natio, thank you so much for this,
pulling up.
For this little thing that you did. I'm hoping that you are going to stick around for the conversation.
Yeah.
And maybe also like contribute as we go along and talk to our 100th guest.
For real, so does it mean we have 100 guests? Does it mean that?
No. Come to the show. Some have repeated.
Some shows have no guests.
And some shows have no guests. But
episodes are 100. We've put in a lot of work, man. 100 episodes is a lot of time. Average is 2 hours, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
No, cool. I'll try to stick around and listen. I would love to listen to Honorable Chanake. I would love to listen to what other people would say. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if you want me to contribute, I will contribute. I had to
Thank
pull
you.
up for this milestone. It's an honor having
you.
you, Becky. My G, Mr. Denny.
Absolutely. Let's give
Bless you.
Natty O a round of applause. All right, guys. So the show has officially started, and we are about to introduce the person that we all gathered to hear today.
But before we do that,
God help me.
Becky K, I want you to acknowledge a couple of people who are joining us today. Thank you guys for joining us today. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here with us. We appreciate you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
So much. I don't have my effects. I'll be pressing things right now. Like this.
Yes.
Something.
All right, so Denny's effects are on that side.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to like cue them with the
Yeah.
shot.
So whenever there's a shot,
Clap
I want
your
you guys
hands.
to help me say shot so that the guy presses the shot button. Okay? I think we can do that.
Yeah. All right.
there we go.
Let's do it again. Say shot. Boom.
There we go. We're good. We're good. Yeah. I just wanna acknowledge a few of my people who are here. Dr. Ian Henny and wife out there. I see you guys. Dr. Nigel Chanakira is here.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys must go and watch the episode we had with him. Very uplifting, powerful interview. It's there on our channel. Go check it out. And also my GP is right here, Dr. Majambe also. I want to acknowledge you. Thank you. In case something happens to me, he's ready to pick me up and get me up so we finish episode 100. It's nice to have you guys, nephews, friends, family. My sons are over there, and yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for pulling through. We're going to have an awesome time today, I think. The reason why we always bring Shadaya to these sort of like celebrations or sit-downs is because if you go to our channel, the biggest episode the channel has ever done was with Shadaya, and that interview went viral, and clips are going all over the world. I've seen clips of some of those on Pakistani websites.
No way.
I've seen it on Israeli websites, American websites, and so on. So it was epic. So, ladies and gentlemen, the ladies' favorite is here.
The man who
Am I right,
says the
ladies?
things we are afraid
Am I right,
to
ladies?
say.
Your favorite guy is here today.
Yeah, don't force it on
Ladies,
him.
make some noise. Okay. That's not a lot. Guys, are we ready for Shadaya? Make some noise. Shadaya.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man who says the things that we are afraid to say, they call him the Alpha. Well, he calls himself the Alpha. Some of us have plenty of things to say about him, but he is here. Put your hands together for Shadaya Knight. Ayawaka, guys. Oh, okay, bring it down. Bring it down.
I think don't give us electronic applause because we have people today. Just give us the shots, okay?
All
the
right.
applause must come from the people.
So one more time for Shadaya, like real claps. Okay, there we go. Much greater.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Shadaya Knight, my brother.
Mr. Denny J.
How we doing, bro? Are we good? Let's pull up the mic. Let's make sure you're comfortable. I think pull it up so that it's like really close. So,
Is it proper?
Mick, can we have someone just adjust it for him so that he doesn't stretch to...
Just to raise the mic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think we need to adjust it a little bit. I think close to him. Maybe take it to him. Like, I think move this sideways. I think move it that way. The stand. Move that stand that way.
Yeah. Proper.
Are you comfortable?
I'm good.
Okay, so even if you lean forward, at least you can
Yes.
handle
So
it.
actually shaking the sound, right? The sound is good? Okay.
All right, great. Shadaya, how are you?
I'm good, Becky.
Good to have you back. Episode 100. The last time we had this sit down, it was episode 50.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was episode 50.
Yes.
How has your life been since that episode 50 bringing up until now?
My life has been awesome. Yes, very much awesome.
Very much awesome. Any
Yeah.
new things that you were working on personally, career-wise?
At the end of the day, I'm that type of person who doesn't want to share certain
okay.
things that I'm doing, personal.
But things have been happening.
Things have been happening.
Okay.
Yes, big things to be exact.
Not just things, big things.
Big things. Yes.
All right. Okay. So
All right.
before we start, all right, I just want, your most viral clip is that one. The one drunk man is more intelligent than 3 women with PhDs. I want us to start off on that one because that one has gone really, really viral. I mean, I've seen it all over the world, right? What did you mean when you said that, and do you regret saying it?
I don't regret saying it because I've been validated ever since I said
The
it.
videos. Did you see the videos?
So what do you mean? Oh, yeah, I saw the one.
Yeah.
I reposted another one. It's on 10 million views now, the one I reposted. Well, what do you mean? Because the ladies here, I'm sure they would want to know exactly what you meant by that. What did you mean when you say one drug man is more intelligent than 3 women, than 3 Beckys? No, in fact, Becky doesn't have a PhD. 3 women with PhDs. Thank you.
Denford.
Okay,
Musaridze mashoti mimukuti asewo.
I was actually drunk that day,
Okay.
I think we had started drinking before the show.
Right.
Yes, I was actually drunk.
Okay.
Yes. And then, so as I was talking to Ranji, yes, we were talking, before, we were in Coimera.
Yeah.
Yes, we were
Okay,
talking and we were talking. So she was talking and I was like, but some of these things she's saying she's educated, right?
Yeah.
I'm drunk, but I'm still able to, to see the dumbness in whatever she's saying, No, it's not a shot. It's not a shot. It's not a shot.
Wait, they're calling the shots.
Oh.
They're calling the shots.
Wow.
It's okay. And then, now, when you go into it, when you look at it, how women process things, they tend to be emotional, It doesn't matter how educated a woman is. At the end of the day, the emotions always take over. That's why you now have a situation whereby you'd have a woman who's a graduate, but she's claiming to be getting, how do you say it? Arakupiwa heartbreak. Nemunhu wekuti aiverenga achibata chigunwe kudai kuti A, B, C, D. But anomba heartbreak munhu iyeye. You see, it shows you kuti nyango mukamudzidzisa, but at the end of the day, the emotions always take over.
So you're saying women cannot just grasp logical things, and women and guys do it better than women? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Because men also get heartbreaks.
Okay, what I would say is this. Women can be logical, but they tend to be logical when kana ma-prime years appear.
Kana ma prime
Prime years. After
Okay.
30, that's when a woman starts thinking. Because
So before 30, Jololo apana chinhu.
yes, she's not thinking.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Because she's getting free attention. She's getting, she's living life on easy mode, right? Because men are still paying attention to her. But now when you get to 30, you're a bit old.
No one
They are
is
now
paying
looking at the young. Yes. They are now looking at the younger women. And now she has to think.
So now I have to think.
Yes. That's when they start thinking.
Okay, so women before 30 don't think much.
From, how do you say it? Okay, preschool years, 4 or 5 years, right? You'd see this little girl, she's very intelligent, yes? She goes on up to age 16. She's very intelligent, more intelligent than the boys, right?
Okay.
16, what happens? I think that's when you'd say puberty actually starts. The breasts start developing, the hips, the buttocks. Men start paying attention to her. She goes dead. The brain goes dead, stops functioning. 16 up to what? 30. And then after 30, she gets
come back.
They come back.
Girls, ladies, is this true? Where's the other mic? Nick, where's the other mic?
You want to ask
Is there
them
somebody who
already?
wants to ask something? Because this is
true.
this is like this is news to me. And guys, I don't want you to be scared to ask Alpha anything. He said the women can ask him anything. Because if you're gonna leave Becky to ask, Becky's not gonna ask.
No one is going to be attacked.
Yeah.
Feel free. Yes, feel free.
They are safe.
No one is gonna be called a demon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. Anybody? You guys are good? I think we're together so far. Are we? Is that feedback? Yeah.
Okay, there's a...
All right, Dr. Ian Henny has
Hi.
a question.
You know what? It's unfortunate that I came with my wife.
Okay.
I wanted to support you, but I have to attack you. And you are right. Emu ni wrong wako hiyo. Na shama dewa sara kumbali. So actually, you are being right, and at the same time, you are being wrong. But at the same time, women, I am a father of 8. I've been married for 33 years. And you know, as well. So you are right in your way. And then let's talk a little bit, and then I'll answer you later. And my wife is here. She's going to attack you as well. All right.
Okay. Many people see you as an anti-feminist, right? Others say you are just brutally honest. How do you define yourself?
I wouldn't say anti, what do you call it?
Feminist.
Anti-feminist or brutally honest.
Yeah.
What I would say, I'm just a guy who's just saying things that we want to say, but we're afraid of what? Being judged. This is what almost every man thinks. But because of the culture that we have created whereby if men express themselves, we get to what?
Yes,
to
you're
punish
attacking
them
women,
in a way.
yes, yeah.
So men tend to just keep things to themselves. But this is what almost every normal man thinks. And I'm just saying it. There's nothing special about
Is that how you take it, Becky, when you see some of his posts?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's things that I think I said this before. He says things that people are afraid to say, that even some women say, but we don't want to say it because we'll say we are degrading each other, we're pulling each other down. But certain things are facts. It's just the way he says it that makes it feel like, Sha, you know, easy on it.
Tone it down.
Yeah, tone it down. But I just know 90 is too much. 60% of the time, he's definitely saying things that people want to say.
Not 90.
But I know 90 tazomu. 60% of the time, he's on the money. He is on there because understand that we are coming from different backgrounds. We were raised in different ways. So some are raised with the notion of Christianity at the back of their minds. He once spoke about virgins and calling them names, and you are this, you are that. Christianity tells us God is a God of many chances. He can restore and all of that.
Virginity?
But no.
No. Not physical, right? Not physical, get me? Not physical.
Okay. No, it's just that you mentioned virginity. I want
Yes,
to know that.
okay. I use the virginity aspect of things because that was the talk that many women dwelt on in terms of saying, Shadaya is so rough, he attacks us and everything. It was on the virginity talk.
Okay, maybe it's important that let's talk about the virginity. What are your views on virginity? A woman who is not a virgin is not worth anything?
Okay, so Becky said God
restores.
Yes, so there's that notion, Yaguti, after you have messed up, right? You go back to God, you say sorry, you're forgiven and everything, and then God restores.
Then you become a virgin.
It's okay.
You are now going to live your life proper until
it's okay.
whenever, right?
But now I have a question for you.
Yes.
Right? Since God is so forgiving and He gives these chances you're talking about.
Right.
In the biblical, if we are going biblical.
Okay.
Now, when God was speaking, how do you say it? The one who was supposed to conceive his only begotten son.
Mary?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Why did He pick a virgin?
Because he was looking for purity.
For purity,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Meaning virgins are what?
Are pure.
Are pure.
Yes.
Exactly. So now
I think let me put this.
it's okay.
That's better for you, isn't it? Yes, because it's a bit far.
It's okay. He was choosing what? Purity.
Yes.
Right. So now why do you want to push men towards something that is not pure?
No, but not everyone is going to be a virgin until they get married. Mistakes happen.
Mistakes happen.
Yes.
Okay. If you look at, we've got so many cultures, around the world. And if there's one thing
That they're big on
that they are big on,
is the purity, the virginity.
it's the
aspect.
virginity thing.
Yes.
Even the ones who would claim they are evil,
Yes.
like, let's say a satanic culture,
Yes.
they would
Yes.
say for their sacrifices, they want what?
A virgin.
A virgin.
Yes.
Meaning there's something about virginity.
True.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
And now, we, I would say in Zimbabwe, much of the background, it's either you're Christian or you are from the traditional aspect.
Yeah.
They all say the same thing. Get married before you what? You lose your virginity. Why are you giving up your virginity for chicken in KFC? For, yeah,
Wudiki. And that's what I'm
Why?
saying, Kuti. Wudiki. Mistakes happen. There's moments of naivety that happens. But it doesn't mean after I've made a mistake, after I've done something naive, I must be, castigated and told I'm nothing. I will never amount to anything.
No, we are not saying you're nothing.
But the way you
we're
have
saying,
put it out.
okay, to put it best, I'm saying this.
Uh-huh.
You are like an ex-convict,
Okay.
right? And when you're an ex-convict, looking for a job, marriage, right?
Okay, looking for
You
a job,
don't
married.
get to have the same peak as me,
Fine.
who's not a criminal, who
Yes.
doesn't have a bad record,
Yes. That's a
right?
Yes.
But now you've got these women,
Uh-huh.
right, who've been penetrated beyond,
Yes, so-
right?
Calm down.
And they still say, no, these women, they still say they want a high value man. No, you're no longer qualify
okay.
for that.
You can't
yes.
pick from that
Standards have to what? To dip a bit.
So
Get what you're getting and
Yes.
So when they're at when they're virgins, they're at 100%.
Yes.
So once they're no longer virgins, where are they? What is the value?
Anything below 50. Just think.
50 as in what years?
50%.
Oh, 50%.
Yes.
Shots. Oh, you see, we have a lady on the short button. She won't press it.
Okay, so virginity being at the top, or do we look at other things?
No.
What about character?
The first thing, virginity.
Okay.
Right? And then we look at character.
Okay.
Right? And then you look at other qualities as well.
Okay.
I would say, let's say you're a young man. You want to get married or you want to be serious with someone.
Yes.
I would say the first thing, virginity.
Okay.
And then you get to spend time with this woman. You're now judging the character.
Okay.
Yes? After the character, does this woman abide to, how do I say it? The traditional...
The values that you
yes,
abide by. Okay.
that you abide by.
Okay.
Exactly. And if you see that, I would always tell this to any young man. Ukaona une baby rekuti, reno follow what we now call the woke culture, and going against everything that their grandmothers and their mothers used to do.
Okay.
You are doomed. Urubama one, munyeya chakunetsa.
And when you say woke culture, are these women who speak up against certain things or against being controlled? Because I remember
Yes.
there's something that you spoke about, a
Yes,
woman who doesn't want to be controlled.
If someone has to lead you, if someone has to provide for you, surely they should have control over you.
Okay.
How can I provide for someone that I don't have control over?
Control over.
Yes.
Define control, just to break it down. Maybe the way control has been brought to us, that's why we then fight it.
Submission. Are we talking submission?
Yeah. Do you know for
We're
most
still
of these
arguing about
women,
submission,
do you know for most of these women, what they call control is simply a man
saying I don't like this.
saying, I don't like A, B, C, D. If you're going to be, in my world, you're going to have to behave in a certain way. And most of the times, you have to update me. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with?
And
They
you-
don't want that.
And you're finding
you
that
don't wear
these women
certain
don't
things.
want to abide by those.
Yes, they don't want to abide by any rules.
All
Yet
right.
they still expect you to do
I
things for
think
them.
let's throw it back to the audience. There's women here. How many women are married here? Married women. Okay, there's one that I know because the husband spoke. How many women are... look, they're scared now. How many women are married here? Pakaiba.
No, it's not that I'm scaring them. It's not even that they're
It's
scared.
what?
It's not that they're even scared. Okay, I would say when we're talking about marriage, you and Brother Dennis' wife,
Yeah.
and that other guy who said he brought in his wife.
brought his wife,
But
yeah.
most of them, if you look at them, I'm not trying to diss them in any way.
It's okay.
You can tell these are not married women. You can tell. You just can tell.
Well, how can you tell?
Shadaya.
How can you tell, Shadaya?
Okay. Number one.
Let's listen.
Can we prove him wrong, guys? How many married women do we have here? Okay, one. Okay.
Oh, the one at the back. Okay. But if the majority of them.
The majority of them, you can tell, this is not a Mrs. somebody.
What's your metrics? How do you tell?
Okay. Number one, the way they are dressed.
So dressing.
Dressing says a lot.
They're dressed pretty nice.
No, I didn't say they're dressing, they are dressed bad. But I'm just saying the way they're dressed.
I don't think I'm a Zambia, but they dress nice.
No, Denny J, it's never about, wearing long things or what.
Yeah.
It's just the way they are dressed. If you are a man with experience, you just know these things. These are not married women.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, I saw the microphone in the audience. Where's the mic? Pananga simudza ruoko ere? Okay, there we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Okay.
Her mic is a bit low. Oh, okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Clear.
So, I've got a question for you. You spoke about the Bible, and you said God chose Mary because Mary was pure. She was a virgin, right?
Yes.
But in the Bible, they speak about judgment.
Yes.
So right now, as you are speaking, are you actually not judging women that are not married? Are you not segregating them?
Yes, thing.
And are you also not judging women that are not virgins? I mean, like the other lady mentioned that God forgives and things happen in the past for whatever reason. So is it right now to say one should not be married just because they are not a virgin?
No, I didn't say they shouldn't be married. I didn't say they shouldn't be forgiven. But I'm just saying standards. They have to lower their standards because you are, compromised. Simple as that.
When you say lower standards, what do you actually mean?
Okay, I was giving that example. If you were listening, I was saying, you'd say a non-virgin woman, ex-convict. A virgin woman, someone who's fresh from the university with a degree, clean record, right? You are the one who's hiring a company. You are the man, right? You've got these two, how do you say it? Candidates.
Yeah.
And then you look at this one. This one, ex-convict. This one, fresh, clean. Who would you pick first?
I wouldn't look at it that way.
You have to judge.
I feel that is gender inequality.
No.
Women and men should be looked the same.
No, you can't look at it.
We cannot separate because, you spoke about the virginity of a woman. You spoke about their character. What about the man?
The man?
Yes. I'm a woman. I want to find a man to marry me.
Yes.
So I'm not supposed to worry about their character. I'm not supposed to worry whether they're a virgin or not. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what you're supposed.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Here's the thing. Life was never supposed to be fair, by the way. It's a fact. It's a fact.
No, that's from your own point of view.
Now, let me get on it. If you look at women, right? If you ask any woman, I've never heard any woman saying, describing a dream man, saying, I want my man to be what? A virgin. No woman has ever said that. When they are talking about a man, they are talking, I want my man to be what? Loaded. I want my man to be what? Fit. I want my man to be what? Muscular. I want my man to be anything else except sexually inexperienced. No one is.
So we're saying the value of a man is in his ability to provide. Is that what we're saying?
Yes, it has always been the case.
So the woman can't be sexually experienced. It's a big no-no. Don't be sexually experienced. You're a bad candidate. I can't.
For marriage, right?
For marriage,
but for fun, you're good. Yes.
For fun, you're good. Be sexually experienced.
Yes,
but
good.
for marriage,
no.
You're untouched.
Untouched.
Guys.
Yes.
Okay, Iloza was in the audience. There's a question, a contribution.
Hi.
I
just wanted to say, Shadaya.
Can we hear you?
Can you hold the mic closer? Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to ask a question. You make it seem like losing your virginity is a choice. Do you know sometimes it's not a choice? It can be a religious thing. Other people are being child marriages. They're losing virginities at the age of 14, at the age of 13. So by the time you then meet them at the age of 21, they've lost their virginity. So what are you trying to say about them?
Now,
that's a good question.
You see, women always pull up, that question. Yeah. Saying, what about the young women who were raped?
Yeah, someone was raped.
The young women who were coerced into these arranged marriages
but
and
this
stuff.
is a good question,
right?
Shadaya.
Yes, these are good questions.
Yeah.
But now, when you start asking these questions, and when we look at the statistics, right, you'd find that majority of women, right, they lose their virginity voluntarily. So this is a question of just what? Trying to counter them not being able to be what? To be pure. But now, if that happens to you,
now give those raped women a pass.
Now, if that happens to you, that's when we start saying what? Life is unfair. Me, I'm an innocent man. I'm not supposed to be the one to save you from whatever that happened to your life. For me, I'm going to pick what? A virgin. Simple as that. Why do you expect men to save women? Men to understand women's past. Men to understand women's stories. When these women say they don't want a broke guy, do they even care to understand that, okay, maybe this guy was born from poor parents. Maybe this guy came from a family, we'd say a family with no connections whatsoever. Do they ask themselves, maybe this guy was an orphan? Do they ask themselves, maybe this guy is not able to catch a break? Do they ask themselves that? They still want what? A rich man. They don't give a shit about your story. Why should men give a shit about women's stories?
Okay.
Okay, Shadaya.
No, wait.
Okay.
The comparison that you put, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
You are saying what virginity is to women is what money is for men.
Yes.
So when you're comparing these scenarios, women it's virginity, men
it's money.
It's money.
And men understand this. That is why you see, I would say a Shadaya. I'm not a loaded guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say I'm just a trying guy.
All right.
That is why you see there's certain type of women I wouldn't even go after because I know my position. But now for women, they don't know their position. Every woman thinks she deserves a high-value man. But if you ask every man here, they will tell you, I have a certain type of women that are on my level.
Right.
Men understand the hierarchy of things.
Yes.
Women don't. That's the problem we have today. Average women think they don't deserve average men.
They want the high.
Yes.
But he was very average.
Yes.
So is that the response to the... Oh. Is that the response to those who were raped? Per se? I mean, I don't want to classify it as that, but those who were unfortunate or those who had unfortunate sexual experiences.
No one gets a pass in life. No one gets a pass in life. That's just how life is.
But if you're judging the purity...
Something that you can work for...
If you're judging the purity of a woman simply based on virginity, is that not cutting it too shallow?
If you're being what?
Look, you know, we are saying the value of a woman is in virginity, right?
Yes.
women get into situations where they lose their virginity.
Yes.
It does not necessarily mean they're bad women, but there could have been women who went through bad circumstances.
Yes.
So are we saying these women are condemned because they went through a bad circumstance?
That's why I gave you the example of those same men. They could be good men, but they are just unfortunate that they can't make any money. Simple as
but
that.
things like money, Shadaya, you can work towards.
Yes,
How do I work towards coming out of a rape
People
situation?
think it's easy to get rich.
It's not easy.
People think it's easy to get rich. It's not easy.
It's not.
If you see someone who's rich, respect them.
But Shadaya,
True story.
do you know it's easier to get money than to get your virginity back? Because getting your virginity back is impossible.
We are doing extremities.
Getting money is possible.
We are,
you might not make it,
but yes,
you have a possibility.
We are looking at extremities. Let's look at, the general, right? We're looking at extremities. Like I said, life is unfortunate. We can go on and on and on about that, but life is unfortunate. That's life. It happens to you. I'm sorry.
Okay, so your metrics for a good woman is virginity.
No,
there are no good women.
No,
there
I
are no
wouldn't
good
say,
women who are not virgins.
I'm saying part of the things when you're looking for a good woman, you should consider virginity.
Okay, in the absence of virginity, what else do you consider?
Now you look at the character itself. Okay? Before that, now you'd say you would want to ask the body count, but at the end of the day, you'd never know.
Why are you asking body
You'd never know. She would lie to you and you'd never know, and you not be even to prove it. If she says 2, you just have to work with 2. If she says 3, you never know.
This one's for Becky. Do you think body count matters?
It's a tricky question because we don't ask the body count question. Why are you asking us the body count?
No, you want money. We've got money. We give you money.
No, do we ask you how
That's
much do you
what
have?
say.
Tinongoona nemabasa enyu kuti une mari kana kuti hauna mari.
But kana ndisina mari hauteri yangu.
Sure. Women need to be provided for. Women need the security.
Yes,
women are looking for
I'm
all
providing,
of that.
but what about the mileage? Does the mileage not matter?
Whose mileage?
Your mileage.
No, don't look at my mileage. Just know that you got a good woman. Why are you
Guys, when you go to
mileage?
look for a car, don't you look at the mileage?
You can't liken us to cars. How dare you?
No, I'm just giving you an example.
No, don't
You
liken women
us to
cars.
ATMs.
Who likens men to ATMs?
Women.
Correct.
Women.
No, don't compare
Your
things.
fellow women.
Becky. No.
Don't make that comparison.
Do women look at men like ATMs? Like realistically, like for real? Do they?
Not ATMs, providers.
No.
ATM, you know, tomboshaya mari sometimes.
Becky, right now.
Women look for providers. Women look for stability.
Becky, let's say you were not married, right?
Okay.
And you meet a guy, right? You interact with this guy. I always give this example. You interact with this guy.
Yeah.
You're smitten by the guy.
Right.
And then you end up meeting with your girls later. And then you're telling them, I met this guy. What's the first question your girls would ask? Truthfully. Why?
What
His
does he
ability to what? To make money.
Yes,
right?
to provide.
Exactly.
Yes.
So why are you saying you don't judge men on their ability to provide?
No, I didn't say we don't judge men on their
Yes.
ability to provide. It's not something that should be considered 100% kuti Anita Nezre, because there's a lot of useless men who make money.
Do you keep up with what's happening around the world?
It depends on.
Okay, let's
on
go
what.
to South Africa.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this other guy, Kate Mahlahla. Kate Pusi Mahlahla.
Not.
He's embroiled in some, I think, fraud. Yes.
The case that's
Yes,
going on.
yes.
Yes.
So yesterday, I think the day before, he was in court, I don't know.
The hearing.
Yes, the hearing. Now, when you went to the comment section, yes, the women, he's cute, he's this. But
Right.
this is a man who wanted to kill his ex-girlfriend. But they were saying that. Why? Because he's rich. You see, poverty clouds judgment when it comes to women. That's why you run it. Every guy who flashes money, and every guy knows that to get any woman, just flash money.
Is this a lie, Becky?
No. I think no. Tiri kunyanyo dibisa nyaya yemari. Money is good in a relationship. It's wonderful. It assists things, but it's not everything.
But if you really look at the guys who get all the women they want, the guys with money, can you run away from the fact that women like men with money?
No, okay. Women don't just like men with money.
No, I didn't put just.
Okay.
Do women not like guys with money? Because he says some toxic stuff, but some of it is kind of true because I've seen it.
Yeah.
If someone has money, are you not willing to overlook the big tummy?
There's nothing as being in a relationship is namari. Boa. Relationship is namari, boa.
Simple as that.
Boa, but it's not everything.
Why do you think to my marriages to Jinji, to go to UK, to get fall apart? Why?
We'll hear from them. I don't know.
It's because when I go UK, and the good thing about my economy is like my first world countries, women are actually able to earn real income, right? And once a woman starts earning real money,
it's a problem.
To her mind, she thinks, I don't need a man.
This is so
I can
true,
provide
though.
for myself. I don't need a man.
Apart from Alpha being on the, extreme.
I'm not disputing.
I've seen this one where if a woman starts making more money than the man, it's a problem.
The dynamics are different for each person, but there's a question on the floor. The dynamics are different for each person. Situations differ. Sometimes when men have money, they mistreat the women, and then when the tables turn, the women want to prove a point. But that's not always the case. So yes, there are some women who then feel like they're bigger than life when they make more money than the men, but it's not all women who do that.
Okay. Where's the question?
We got a question? What do you have?
Okay, I'll have...
the married guy.
The married guy.
Okay, I think there are people that are scared to ask questions.
Also, they've written them down.
I can give you papers and you can write your questions down.
Yeah.
If you want a paper, just raise your hand.
Especially the ladies. I hope you can hear what she said. If you have a question that you would like to ask but don't want to ask it yourself, you can write it down and then
so the questions can be anonymous.
Yes, so the questions can
It's okay. I think it would make it more interesting.
Sure.
Becky?
Yes.
I want to answer you.
Go ahead.
You are very right. I asked my wife, now I am a multi-millionaire in Mari, Yakaipa. And when I married my wife, I didn't have anything. But what I'm trying to say is, I asked her a few years ago, that if I didn't have money, could you go out with me? And I love you, love. And that, why did you go out with your garden boy? Okay. Right. Number one. Number two, mukaza akatenga something anoti ndechake. But you ukateka something which was in their chedu. True?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Now, person
Mine. Oh, wami.
That's true.
I got Audrey here, huh?
Yeah, so the dynamics are different. The situations are different.
Say?
Okay,
there's someone else?
Yeah, there's someone on the
I
floor.
just want to go back, Shadaya, to one question that she said, something you pointed out. You said, I can tell that there are a lot of unmarried women.
The sound. Can we do something about the sound? We can hardly hear you. Okay.
Shadaya, you said you can tell there are a lot of unmarried women here because of the way they look.
Yes.
So I just wanted to find out, what does an ideal married woman look like? Because the way you said, no, I can tell that a lot of people, by just looking at them here, that they're not married, by the way they're dressed. Yes. So what does an ideal married woman look like?
I wouldn't say there's a way an ideal woman should dress, but I'm saying there's a way there's a way married women dress. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But women, when they are married, they just tend to relax. Okay. There's no need to impress anymore. Right now, if you look, my guru, right? She's very simple, right? And when you look at yourself... Yes. Yeah. And when you look at, the rest of you, you're peacocking. We call it peacocking, showing off your feathers. You're trying to impress.
Peacocking.
Yes.
So a peacock is someone, we're peacocking. We're trying too hard. Is that what you are saying?
No, I'm not saying you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
You just, it's natural. Looking for a mate. It's natural.
Oh, we're looking. So we
Yes.
look like we're looking for a mate.
You're searching.
Are you not searching?
Yes.
I mean, you got the peacock analogy, right? Like peacocks.
Ashnakushata, peacock all you want, ladies. Please look good.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Yes.
Yes, it's
It
actually
is.
good. I didn't say it's a bad thing.
No, absolutely. You did it. You see, Shadaya, that's the thing. Tone. Paunotaura zvinhu. Wataura zvinhu zvine musoro but vadakunge waataka vanhu.
No, I think women expect kuti kana something chichitaurwa handitika chitaurwe in a, how do you say it, a sweet way. Handiti. But for me, I'm a man. You have to understand that when you are raising a man, I want you to say this, you don't have to be soft on him.
Cool women.
Why? Because the world is harsh.
Yes, the
so
world is
that's the
definitely
way I know how to communicate.
Okay.
You know, like just be brutally honest.
Okay.
Yes, there's no need for me to
go round.
to go round, just go around.
Okay.
And you see, I would say it's a good thing and also it's a bad thing. Because when you look at the parenting dynamic now, do you know why men are able to accept reality faster? Because when parents communicate with boys, they're just brutally honest. But now when parents communicate with girls, right, they tend to be soft or in some cases even lie. If you look at every lady here who was raised by her parents, at some point in time, they told her she was the prettiest. Even when they will still say, oh, you are pretty. Right? But for us boys, that's why you see, kuti, when you criticize a man, because it's something that started even with the parents. You know,
So
the
now-
father is preparing you for what? For the real world.
So now you are introducing it to the women now.
Yes. Because
About
now
time. You're saying it's about time now.
Yes, they have to be told the truth.
Okay.
Because they are living in delusion.
Say, but
Becky say. Becky has something to say.
Becky, right now, if you have a daughter, you tell her she's the prettiest. And she grows up actually thinking she's the prettiest.
Is that a bad thing?
confidence
Is that
building.
a bad thing?
It's good.
it's confidence
good, right?
building because she will meet
It's
some
good,
guy.
right? But now, you're telling her this. She's the prettiest, right? And then she goes on, starts the puberty stage. She's showing herself on social media. We've got these, how do I say it? Thirsty guys.
yeah.
Thirsty guys.
Okay.
They are also gassing her up. You're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty. She gets to a certain level now where she has these standards, like I was saying, of a pretty girl, but she's not really pretty. You see? She has these standards of a pretty girl when she's just supposed to have standards of an average girl.
But
So,
I think
so,
And
are
it
you
ruins
saying,
her.
hyping
Are you
up-
saying Becky must say to her daughter that you are ugly, my daughter?
No, she's not supposed to say you're ugly. She's not supposed to say you're
It's
ugly.
age-appropriate information that you give your children.
Yes.
So as they grow up, right now, I am telling her she is the prettiest girl
Yes,
in the
she's
world.
the prettiest.
Then as she gets older, then I groom her again and say, listen, there's many other pretty girls in the world.
Exactly.
But you must accept
But that is
yourself
actually
for
lacking who you are. Yes, your authenticity.
So it's not wrong to tell your children kuti vakanaka chero kuye vamwe vanhu kunze vakanaka kupfuura mwana wako muudze kuti akanaka, but as they grow ungopa nobitawo information.
Exactly, but ndo pari kushota.
On the being delicate is where my issue is. Talk to men the way you talk to men. Talk to women the way you talk to
No,
women.
now you're saying you're equal, so you have to be given the dish equally.
Equal pakuti chi?
You say you're equal to men. That's how men are treated. I'm just treating you like men.
Feminists
Equal.
say that, not women.
Most of these women, they identify as feminists.
I don't
They
see
didn't come here to support me. They actually came to crush me. So they
came to support you.
Crushing hasn't happened. I don't think anyone has crushed you at this point.
No, the reason why they haven't crushed me,
Uh-huh.
at the end of the day, you have to understand that a woman's IQ is a woman's IQ. Simple as that.
Oh, shit. Shadaya. All right. Are there any more questions on the floor before we
Shadaya,
continue on this
We're
side?
we're going to bring some more questions, but I guess they're asking for somebody to crush you. I'm not going to do that right now, but I want to respond or maybe ask you about the things you said before.
Okay.
You brought up the virginity issue.
Yes.
You referred to the Bible and Mary being a virgin.
I
If you
refer
look
to
at
the Bible. I refer to the Bible because Becky brought the Bible.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. And you say that was because God was looking for purity.
Yes.
And if you read the first Gospels in the New Testament, you see that they talk about the genealogy of Jesus.
Yes.
Making sure that we understand that this is the child of God who came from the bloodline, so many men.
Yes.
But if you were paying attention earlier in the Bible, in that genealogy, there is Judah. He married a prostitute, Tamar. God chose those people to be ancestors to his child. Right? If you look at David, he took somebody's wife, Bathsheba, Uriah's wife.
Yes.
Something that you don't agree with. When women leave one man to go to another, right? You've attacked that in your tweets.
The David issue. Okay, we'll get back to it.
When you look at it, I think when you look at it from David, you support what he did. But when you look at from Bathsheba's side, you would never agree with a woman who's married, having a child with another man. You call them names.
Yes.
So I want to say, when Becky was talking and introducing you said you are 60% of the times right.
Yes.
I think she was very generous. You are either 1% right, and sometimes 100% when you're talking about specific women.
Yes.
I have looked at your tweets before coming here today as I was preparing for this show and thought,
okay,
if we replace the word woman in everything that you have written and put your mother's name, would you say the same thing?
Yes, I would say the same thing. If it applies to her, why wouldn't I say it? That's the thing. People tend to get personal. When I talk about these things, people say, would you say that to your mother? Would you say that to your sister? Would you say that to your daughter? If it applies, I don't get to choose. That's the thing with the truth. Okay. You don't get to choose who it applies to. If it applies to your mother, so be it.
Sorry,
if it applies to your sisters, so be it. If it applies to your daughter, so be it.
Do you have sisters?
Okay,
yes.
Hold on. Are you answered?
We talk about these things, and these things.
I think there's a follow-up question. Let's hear it.
If that is your reasoning, that if the shoe fits, then you should admit, then why do you use the word women?
Women.
Why don't you say so and so? These three women that
now,
you know
are
not as smart as one drunk man.
The exception doesn't make the rule. We work with what? The general. And if you look at the majority of women, they fit.
Shadaya, and this is not personal.
Yes, it's never personal with me.
4 billion women in this world. I don't think you know 1 million of them.
Yeah.
I don't think you even know 100,000 women.
I don't need to know.
So when you are making these conclusions from the people that you know that are in your life, I think you're being unfair to the women that you don't know.
Yes, thing. I don't make these judgments based on the people that are only in my life. I don't make that. Because we look at statistics, right? You have to look at statistics. Right now, if you look at the statistics show that a majority of men, right, they are being raised by what? Single mothers.
Yes.
And when you look at these men, how have they come? They are shittier than the previous generations,
But who's
right?
making them single
These are statistics. I don't get to choose. You get it?
When you say shit here, what are you talking? What are you referring
come on.
to?
No. Yes.
Okay. We have to be fair to each other.
Yes,
I'm going to respond to everything you ask me now.
I want to describe the shittier men.
Yes.
Okay. The older generation, were they like these current guys we have who
you cannot compare the 20-year-olds today growing up in Borodale to maybe even myself growing up in Mreo.
Okay, I want to give you an example. The 20-year-olds today, whatever they were facing, cannot be much worse than what our parents faced. You have to remember, our parents, they grew up in the colonial era, right? They were suffering more than we are suffering, would say we are suffering. What did they decide to do? They decided, okay, we are suffering, guys, right? We have to do something about our suffering. What did they do? They did their thing. They went to what? To war. They fought the liberation struggle, right? Now we've got a generation of 20-year-olds, right, who I would say they have more information, they have more opportunities, but what do? They decide the best thing I can do for myself, right, to improve my life, I have to beg another man, shamelessly.
No. Let me help you. Right? Let me help you also. If you want to take that into context, if you read even, I'll refer you to Maus and this writing about the liberation struggle.
Yes.
The way people even got into certain positions during the war, those brave people, and I'm not dismissing this.
Yes.
Some of them used the same things that we are doing today.
But now
people went to train in Romania because they had relatives in certain offices during the liberation struggle.
Yes.
People were sent to the front lines faster without equipment because they didn't have somebody powerful in their
Yes.
corner. So that is contextual. And
But
it
now-
wasn't all the men of that time who were
Yes.
tougher than us. It's just maybe we are facing a more repressive system than they faced. But even though it was colonial, or
my guy, would you say amongst the men in here would even pick 10 men who are willing to say, I want to die for this belief?
Any
Okay.
belief?
Okay,
10 men
okay.
here.
Hold on. All right, biblically, biblically,
And,
To die.
and
okay, hold on, biblically,
yes.
right, like what my sister said, I am the head of the house and my wife is the owner. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the head of the house
is the
and my
owner.
wife is the owner. Right, number one. And number two, right, I can assume you have got a mother.
Yes.
You have got sisters.
Yes.
You have got a tete.
Yes.
I'm a father of 7 girls and 1 boy.
Yes.
Right, what does that tell you?
What does that tell me? There's a lot of femininity in your house. No.
You went for the obvious.
No, was
So are you trying to say my wife is going to jail?
no. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Okay, let me bring it back.
The most basic answer.
Hold
Oh
on.
my gosh.
I think the question that was posed there
Yeah.
is the same question. I think you've been asked this question several times.
Yes.
What sort of household did you grow up in? Because people tend to think that you think this way
Always take it
because
there.
of how you were brought up. Can you just like enlighten us
But now,
in terms of how you were brought
now
up?
would end up getting personal. Yet we said we don't want to get personal.
No, I actually,
But I would
I actually
say-
know the answer because
Yes.
I've asked you this
But I would
before.
tell to those people, right, and I don't want this to have a follow-up question because it's now personal. For me, I grew up in a 2-parent setup, a father and a mother. And I would say to you, both of them, they were very, very influential in how I ended up, as an adult. And I wouldn't say or discredit my mother in, support of my father. Both of them, they
Played a part.
contributed. Yes. There's certain things a father is supposed to instill in a child, and there are certain things a mother is supposed to instill, in a child as well. But now we've got this problem now. The problem we have, especially when it comes to men, we have men who have been over-mothered. Men who have failed to be unplugged from their mothers. Yes. Because now, when your mother looks at you, it doesn't matter how old you are. She just looks at a baby boy, right? And that is very wrong. You fail to be to be independent in a way. But now when your father looks at you, he's looking at a future man who's going into the world, and he knows the world is harsh. So he's going to be a little bit harsh with you. Not that he hates you, but he's preparing you for what's to come. But now when you remove the father, the child is being raised by the mother. I'm not saying we have certain situations whereby a single mother can raise a boy successfully, right? But I'm saying when you take out fathers, right, that certain influence, you remove it, right? And then you have to consider that this boy at home, he's with the mother. At school, when you look at the majority of teachers, they are women. He's with a woman as well, right? And then what is he watching when he comes back from school? When he switches on his TV, mainstream media is pushing what? The feminist propaganda. When he goes on social media, what is he reading? What is he viewing? Feminist propaganda. So you tend to have this men, right? He's biologically a man, but psychologically what? A woman. That's what you have.
That's a shot.
Okay, yeah.
Again, on that point, I kind of think that your reasoning is skewed because you're so programmed to think that everything that happens is a woman's fault.
No.
You talk about single mothers in that way that they're failing to raise boys. How come you never crush the deadbeat dad or the father
Now,
who left.
Yes, let me get into that.
Because some of these women
Let me
didn't
get
choose
into
to be.
that.
Yeah.
Let me get into that.
That's a good question.
Do you know the reason why you say I don't tend to be too hard, as you're saying, on these men, right? When you look at a man and when you look at a woman, right, they were both given something that they have to protect, like gates they have to protect. The man is like the gatekeeper of what we would call commitment, right? The man is the one who decides, I want to marry this one or not, right? So should the man marry a bad woman, whose fault is it? It's the man's fault, right? The woman was given the burden of protecting the gate of what would say fertility, right? Meaning every woman, right, before she allows any man between her legs, she has to know that this decision can affect me for the rest of my life. And it even gets worse, because back in the day now, if you were to get pregnant, it meant even death for you, because when it came to delivering babies, we were not advanced yet. You could literally die giving birth, right? So now, why are you allowing someone who you can tell? And I always tell this to women. There are certain traits you have to look at a man to know that he's a deadbeat or he's a good man, but they don't look at that, the majority of women, because we're talking about what? The dollar. But they love the dollar.
Shadaya, but when men are pursuing women,
yes,
they sell dreams. And when men sell dreams, depending on how they are, some of these guys sell dreams like they are Oscar-nominated actors.
But now...
And they will do the acts, convince the woman. Woman makes a decision based on the Oscar performance.
Now, that's why we're saying, why did you take fathers out from vetting the so-called boyfriend of yours? Because it takes a man to know another man. Right now, Denny J, if your daughter was to come with a boy, you would know. You can tell. You just know. But men know.
Now it's difficult. Unless if I spend the
so
whole
now
day.
we've got these women.
No,
now we've got these women who say we don't want men. We don't want men to be involved in who we decide to end up with. They call it what? Ndrukumanikizwa. Anditika avasikuda munhu wangu, indrukuda munhu wangu. Because women tend to work with what? With emotions. But now, if you had a boyfriend, bring your boyfriend to your father. If your father is not present in your life, I'm sure you've got anasekuru, right, who are present. Bring your boyfriend to them. If your sekuru isn't available, you've got brothers. Bring him to them. You've got male friends. Bring him to them. They will tell you, Shamar, it eats so seed. But the same way it would take a woman to know another woman.
Shadaya, but if my daughter were to bring a guy, the guy would definitely come dressed up nice. He will come and talk to me nice. He will do all the things that I expected of him in my face. And there's no way that I can make a judgment on someone after seeing them for 30 minutes.
Denny J.
No, truthfully speaking.
No, Denny J. You're a business guy. You're a business guy. If you tell me that you can't judge someone's character from the onset, then you're a bad business person.
No.
You should be worried.
Okay.
You should be worried. You should be worried, Denny J.
No, I'm very able to tell. I can tell you, Shadaya, you or me, there are some people who are very good at pretending. How difficult is it to pretend for 30 minutes? If my daughter is going to be... No. An Oscar act can be done in 10, 20
Denny
minutes.
J, let's be honest.
But if I spend the whole day with you, I can pick out...
So why not spend the whole day with him? Young men,
Okay, so on the onset, I think what both of you are saying is men should actually be involved in some of these things. But the men that we have now, like you described...
Yes.
Mama's boys, mama's babies.
Yes.
Filled with women things in their hair and everything. So, trukuenda kupi kana tine varume vakadaro.
That's why I'm saying.
Varume pindirai munyaya dzacho. Varume vakunzi pindirai munyaya dzacho ndana mama.
That's why I'm saying, Guti. Now, it all comes down to us glorifying the single motherhood thing, right? Because when you glorify this, you are simply saying, Guti, we don't want masculinity involved in the upbringing of the next generation. And if you look at it, we are actually doing something dangerous. Do you know what we are doing? We are creating a generation of young men who are very lonely, who are very misguided, and they are dangerous. Those young men, they are very much dangerous. That's why I'm telling you, in the next 10 to 20 years in Zimbabwe, right, we are going to have to see such cases of, violent crimes against women, even going high. Because of these, misguided men we have. Because when kids, little boys don't have fathers, do you know what they tend to? They tend to gangs.
Yes, because they are looking for a father figure in their lives.
Exactly.
But then also, when you're putting your post out there and doing your red pill, what?
It's not even red pill, it's just common sense.
Okay, when you're putting out your common sense posts, address those deadbeat dads.
We address those things. But you see, these people, they tend to read my tweets from, blogs.
From blogs,
blogs speak what they consider to be interesting.
But if we go on
if you go onto my Twitter, you'd find that I talk about men, I talk about women. But blogs choose what trends, what goes viral.
All right.
That's not my fault.
So we've got a question from Anonymous.
Yes.
On the single mothers issue, why should the parent who stayed be bashed? Why is it you never go for the deadbeat dads? Most kids are being raised by single mothers. Whose fault is that?
I think we are revolving around the same
just
topic.
Close it off,
we're rounding around the same topic. Okay. When I criticize, the single mothers, right? It's not something personal, but it's against this whole idea of glorifying it. It is bad. This is not a personal attack on you as a single mother, but the idea of it. If we continue to celebrate it, we are actually killing an entire generation. That's the thing.
Somebody was requesting a microphone over there. And then I think the doctors, Dr. Majambe, Nigel Chanakira, do you have a question for Alpha?
Oh, there's a question, yeah.
Okay. Oh, bring the microphone, you guys.
There's a question at the
Who do we have?
Is it working? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, Shadaya. I want to say that I agree with a lot of things that you say, and I also disagree with a lot of things that you say. I want to say there are a lot of men who are married to non-virgin women or girls, and they're very happy. And there are a lot of men who married virgins, and they're very unhappy. So choose your happy. That's number one.
That's a good one.
No, that's not a good one.
That's not a bad one.
No, that's not a good one. Do you know why I say?
Here's the number
okay.
I want to say that I'm sitting next to one of my really close friends, and she's married, and we look the same. So you can't separate a married woman and a single woman.
I can.
She's happily married, and we look the same. We came dressed the same. We're both wearing crop tops. We both look really good. She's married, and I'm not.
Now, why? Now you have to ask yourself. Now you have to ask yourself, why is a married woman wearing a crop top? You have to ask yourself this.
Why can't she?
You have to ask yourself this. Why? You have to ask yourself this.
She's wearing a crop top because she works out and she looks good.
Yes, thing. Let me tell you this.
And her husband loves
if
it.
If you are a woman, right, who has deep respect for your husband, right, you would get to a point whereby you know that your body is supposed to be something that is seen by who? Your husband. Now you've got me, I've seen your tummy, I've seen your boobs, I've seen whatever. You see, you're basically disrespecting your man. But of course, for you modern women, you'd say, I dress how I want. And when it comes to dressing, you'd say there's nothing wrong with dressing like that. But it becomes a problem the moment you have a maid and she's dressing like that. What do you start saying? She wants to seduce my husband. Why? Because you know it's not proper.
I hate to say this, Shadaya, but her husband does all the shopping. He buys her all the clothes she wears.
So, not to disrespect, something's definitely not wrong. Something's definitely wrong with that husband of yours. No disrespect.
Husband?
Yes.
For buying the stuff?
Yes.
No.
If you go, try to be psychological with it.
Okay.
You would say I'm not referring to a husband.
Okay.
But we've got certain type of men who behave in that way. Mm-hmm. They are described as what? Cucks. These are men who find pleasure in how other men lust at their woman, who find pleasure and even other men, being touchy-touchy with their woman, who find pleasure in other men, even being physical, with their women. Okay. They're called cucks.
So Diddy is that? That's.
I didn't say Diddy, but they're called cucks.
That's kind of Diddy vibe.
I didn't say Diddy, but yeah.
Yes, they're called cucks.
Cucks.
Cucks. C-U-C-K.
Okay.
You're a cuck.
Okay.
From simp to
cuck.
Yes.
All right, guys. We're shooting this episode live from La Parada in Chisipiti. Special shout out to La Parada, guys. Let's give them a round of applause for allowing us to do this here. Where's Evans? Does somebody have a microphone for Evans? Is Evans here? Did he disappear? He disappeared. Okay, when you get it, when you get a hold of him, let me know. Yes. Okay, is there somebody who wants to ask something?
It's okay.
Oh, there's nobody. All right, okay. All right, let's move on to, you have a thing against baby mamas. I don't know if it's a thing. When someone gets married to somebody, and then they get married, and then they have a baby.
Yes.
You seem to condemn those people when they try to find another relationship and move on with their life. Can you explain
you have to be
me why?
specific. What are you trying to say?
We've spoken about issues where one woman has 2, 3 baby daddies. 2. Yeah. There are people with 2, 3 baby daddies.
Okay.
And you seem to have a problem with that. Let's just rewind to that one and let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
What is the problem with this situation?
What's the common denominator here?
The guy? I don't know.
No, you've got 2 or 3.
Okay,
what's the common denominator?
All right.
You.
The lady.
Meaning you're the problem.
Situations at the common.
All right, okay, you're married. Your husband passes away in a fatal car accident.
Yes. That's a widow. That's not a single mother. Widow.
Okay, a widow.
Yes.
All right. And then, so are we giving her a pass?
That's a widow.
Excuse me.
All right, okay, widow.
We can't just be taking
You can
everything
open
he
your
says.
dictionary.
That's a widow.
Becky, you can open a dictionary.
Yeah, but
You can
she's
look for the
Shadaya.
definition of a what? Of a widow, and you can look for the definition of a single mother.
Shadaya, she is a widow, but
Yes.
she has become a single mother.
Yes. How did she
So
become
she's
a
both.
single mother?
She's both. Are you giving her a green pass?
Who would say I would give you a pass?
No, that's the question.
Yes.
Would you give her a green pass if she moves on and gets married again?
I wouldn't marry her, but I would understand the guy who marries her.
You be what?
I would understand the guy who marries her.
You
Not
would
me.
understand the
Yes.
guy. Okay.
You'd understand. So basically, we could give her a
Yes,
green
because
pass.
the nigga is dead.
We could give a green pass.
Yes, but this
Okay.
guy is alive.
All right. Okay. So you have a problem with people who have their husbands or ex-husbands being alive and then
Because
they move on.
as long as he's alive, he's always going to be involved with that woman. They share something. They created a life together. You can never say to that man, I don't want you to be around this woman. He will simply say to you, we are talking about our child. What's your response to that?
Okay. So is that a problem? I'm trying
That's
to
a problem. Why is another man around your woman?
because of the baby.
Exactly. And you don't know if it's just for the baby
So this
now.
woman is doomed to be alone.
No, I didn't say she's doomed. We have certain men who accept that. But I'm preaching for the men. We have standards.
So you're
Don't
saying
accept
they
that.
must not accept that.
Yes.
We must leave baby mamas alone, and they must just rot.
Now, a man is
Whatever
supposed
they
to what? That's why I say a man what starts a family. He doesn't join a family. Simple as that.
A man starts a family.
He doesn't join a
Doesn't-
family.
Where's the microphone?
So one of your
Okay, Nick.
Yes.
I would love some input from Ngoma Nigel here and Dr. Majambe if they have something to say. But you can ask whatever you wanted to ask.
Let me, before I give it to you, I was going to say to Shadaya, you almost take away our choices, even when you talk and glorify men. There are men who don't care about virginity because guess what? It's only like a one-time thing. Yes. Fleeting, right? So there are people that meet somebody that they love and they don't look at that little past that you're talking about, but they look at what this person can bring to their life. And if you're looking for somebody that you can spend the rest of your life with, I think you're basing your decision on whether they've been penetrated once or 15 times is a very shallow and petty way
No,
to
it's
look
not
at
a
somebody.
shallow because there's actually a research on it now. They are calling it microkinerism. Okay, this is whereby they are saying, they are still, it's a study still going on. They are saying this. When a woman has sex with a man, let's say raw sex, right? And the man ejaculates inside the woman, right? A certain DNA percentage of the man is stuck inside that woman. And to a certain extent, they believe that it can even affect, or it can even have a connection to a future, baby she will have. So now, you, my guy, as intelligent as you are, right? You've married this woman. She's, how do I say it? Slept with these bums, right? Now you wonder, you have this child. I'm a very, very intelligent guy. And when we look at our family, we are not so bad. We are, quite sharp guys. And then there's this child. He or she is a bit of a bum.
I was supposed to go on.
No, he is your child. He is your child. But it says 100%, the study is still going on, right? And at the end of the day, I think it would take you to be a very, very strong man to live with a woman knowing very well that another man, once penetrated her. I'm not saying it is bad, but I'm just saying you guys are very strong. Very strong. Yes.
I hope you marry a virgin because no going to butter stress. Because I think men are overthinkers also.
Yes. That's why you see.
You tend to overthink a situation. You see a girl talking to a guy, mato uko, very far away. But you are not going to find perfect people.
Ukoma Nigel Chanakira has a question for you.
Okay.
Well, very interesting, Shadaya. I mean, I follow you from a distance. I can't say I'm...
Why from a distance, dog?
He's a business person,
Yes.
A business person, it would affect his business.
Absolutely, absolutely. But here's the thing. Are you married?
I would say I am. Just unofficial.
Unofficially.
Sort of.
Unofficially. Okay. Do you know why I'm saying so? Okay. Okay. Your parents are watching now. So let's just ignore.
Okay.
Let's just
Have you got kids?
Kids?
Yes.
Not
kids.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I want to fix certain things before I have kids.
I almost said that you're a virgin.
Ask him, please.
Come on. Okay.
Ask him,
Which is a good question.
Because he's almost married.
Which is a good question.
Yeah.
Which is a good question, right? But, I mean, when you just look at me, would I look like somebody who's a virgin?
Well, that's the point that I'm trying to drive home at. That, for us to actually call the shots on women...
Yes.
We are in a chauvinistic society.
Yes.
We as males, it's okay for us not to be virgins, but it's not okay for a woman not to be a virgin. And for me, I have difficulty with that because I have daughters.
Yes.
Okay, I have a daughter.
Yes.
And I guard that position jealously. Mm-hmm. So that's the first point. The second point is this. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many smart women you've been classmates with.
Yes.
I think some of the stats, when you say...
I've been around quite a lot of smart women. Yes, I would say from high school up to university. Yes, I've been around, smart women. Yeah. Yes, they were very, very bright.
So how then do you conclude, as you hinted earlier, that a drunk...
No, it was never about, it was never in regards to academics. Yes, when I was talking about
life skills.
No, I was talking when it comes to basic things like social life itself. You've got an intelligent woman. She's got a PhD, like I was saying, right?
So you mean emotionally intelligent?
Yes, that's what I was referring to.
Okay.
That's why
you say the emotion. I'm just trying to understand your thinking.
They tend to be emotional.
Okay, then the final point, your stats.
Yes.
for a lady who's a virgin or who's not a virgin,
yes,
you devalue her by 50% immediately. It's because she's not a virgin.
I think it's.
I find that difficult.
You are a business person. It's a bit fair now, considering that a broke guy. I think for women they would put him at 5 to 10%. So that's actually being,
no,
you
but
know.
the brokenness mustn't be drastic. This guy an plan 0-0. No. Be
Becky,
broke in the
that's
moment.
Very insulting, Becky.
No,
Do you
listen,
know?
Wait,
No,
so that you can take it home.
Yes.
I'm saying broke means andinamari izvezvi. But pane kwandiri kuenda, I've got a
Yes.
vision, I've got a plan, I'm working my way towards that.
Yes.
That one we can go for because you've painted the picture. And then there's broke.
But problem iri kuitika.
Hapana,
Okay,
hapana.
problem iri kuitika, hold on. Problem iri kuitika ka ndeyekuti mabhebhe acho haasi kukupa chance yekuti uite layout the vision. Vari kungobvunza kuti ane mari here?
Instant.
Kana pasina mari conversation haitotanga.
Andrew Kuzon. And now, Becky, it's very insulting what you were saying. Because that was a one. For almost any guy here, I think past 25, there's no guy who's comfortable being broke.
No one is
him alive.
comfortable losing their
It eats
virginity
him.
either.
It eats him alive, right?
Hey,
and
it also
every
eats
guy,
us alive
Here's
when
the thing.
these
And
things
every single guy here, they will be trying very hard. Be it in their heads, be it physically, they are trying,
Absolutely
but things are just not working out for them. And then you will now come and say, Gucci, this guy on a plan. It's very wrong. It's very wrong. Yes, and
and then kuneva
But the
nema plan,
majority-
they should be considered.
You
But
don't
they
want
are
to
not
consider
being
us. You don't want to be part of the journey.
Then talk to girls who consider you. Don't go to the ones
Modern girls want what we call the microwave lifestyle. Everything happens
Instant.
fast, instant. They don't want to be part of the journey, right? I would tell you about myself. When most of you started knowing me, I think that was 2019, 2020, around the COVID area, right? I was sleeping on a bed that I'd been given by my mom. I didn't even have a wardrobe, anything like that. The woman that I'm still with today, she was the one that I was with. Yes. She accepted, okay, this is the way, this is what's currently there, right? She came from actually a good family, right? They were, I wouldn't say loaded, but they were good, right? I laid the vision that I had for myself. I want to do A, B, C, D. I want to try A, B, C, D. To a point whereby I wouldn't say I've made it, but I've progressed.
But she's seeing
from
the
where I
progress,
was.
right?
Yes, she's seeing
Hey.
it. She was part of what? The journey. But now, how many women are willing to be with a guy who's sleeping on the floor, with a guy who's sleeping on a bed with, I would say 2 blankets that look dirty?
Let's ask them, how many, by show of hands, how many ladies are willing to sleep on the floor while a guy is making a plan?
None.
Zero.
Wait, zero. Oh,
They are different. Focus on the ones that will run with you.
So he does have a
In
point,
that race.
Becky. No, not a single hand.
Not a single one, not working with the
Not a
majority.
single arm.
Hey, Saka, don't focus on those ones.
No, they are the majority. We have to focus on the majority.
Vane zvavari kuda ivo. They are focusing on,
But
on
now,
a plan. They also have a plan.
zvavari kuda zvacho, at the end of the day, they are not getting it. Rather, what they are getting is good. They are being damaged in the long run. And it's
Looking for what?
looking for what they want. And it's topatiri kuvauza kuti be part of the journey. Handiti hakuna chinhu chinonakidza chekuti you get to a certain level knowing kuti ndakasvika naningi tiri tese.
Havana time.
You'd enjoy it.
Dr. Majambe has a question.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shadaya, for the, I think, key informative and educative talk. I should say, I also follow you from a distance and cautiously. Yeah. Mine rather is not a question, but at times, the way women behave at times, you also need to take into cognizance the fact that in terms of hormonal makeup, we are different.
Yes.
Men and women were different. It's the way we were created by God. So at times, the emotional intelligence they're talking about, to us, it's not affected by any other things. Yes, it could be affected by any other factors, but I'm saying biologically, our counterparts are also subject to, changes in terms of hormonal makeup, which have a bearing in terms of the way they feel and their emotion. So I think when you really assess a critical analysis and assessment of women, try to take that into also cognizance that our counterparts, they also go through some cycles, monthly cycles, with hormonal makeup that also affects them.
Yes.
So at times the way they behave, the way they carry themselves, at times it's because of what they go through biologically.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's not a question, but it's just a question.
Seriously point.
Thank you.
And this is the doctor.
Yes.
a
And I
medical
actually
doctor.
agree with the doctor. That is why I'm always saying we can't say men and women are the same. But you people
They're
are
not the
insisting on saying men and women are the
No,
same.
say some women are insisting.
That's the modern thing now. You are saying we are the same, and I'm saying we are different. Men have got their own strength. Women have got their own strength. Men have got their own weaknesses. Women have got their own weaknesses.
Okay.
We interdepend on each other now.
Ora saka pamababy mama apa wati torega kuroora here vakamboita vana kumwe totsvaga vanyowana.
No, I'm just saying they are not first preference.
Wotivaisa pa-second choice.
Yes.
Even if character iribo.
First, they are not first preference.
Even character iribo.
Yes.
Okay, handitati kana pasina virginity and
Yes,
obviously
I'm just
kana
saying
baby.
I see first preference. I'm
So
not
if
saying don't
he's-
marry them.
Okay.
Yes.
Saka ningi Shadaya totanga tiri pa-100%.
Yes.
Kana pasina virginity toenda pa-50%.
Yes.
So things like character, good abilities,
Zviri 50%
dzinogona kuwedzera kuti
No,
pa-50 tiende
that's the
pa-80.
50% now if you have it all.
Saka ku-8 hakuendeki.
Hakuna.
Or 50 no ceiling.
No screening. After that, zero. Nothing.
It's all right. Breathe in, breathe out.
So what do you say about...
You don't have to take everything he says. You were just listening
There are
to
men
his
who
perspective.
actually don't like
Yeah.
virgins.
Yes.
Have you heard of that?
Yes.
They don't want to be bruised through the process. They don't want to go through all that. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
And these men are willing to accept their women as they are.
The moment
Very simps.
The moment you find yourself as a man avoiding pain, there's something wrong with you.
Avoiding
Pain.
pain.
Yes, a man's life is supposed to be painful. That's what makes you a man. The transition from being a boy to being a man. Pain.
Osaka preference
Your preference makes you less of a man.
Baba wanyarara varume vaya.
Okay, all right.
Oh my gosh. Are there any questions on the floor before we continue? We're about to wrap this up. So, are you familiar with the Janae Aiko incident?
It's not an incident. It was a simple story.
A simple story.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a question around that. Anzi, what do you think Janae Aiko deserves? Oh, okay, sorry. Do you think Janae Aiko deserves what happened? Is Big Sean an alpha?
No, these are two questions. Answer the first one. The Janae Aiko situation, what happened?
Yeah,
happened?
that's the same one. It's the follow-up to that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You're saying did Jenny Aiko deserve what happened
Yes.
with Big Sean, blah, blah, blah,
And
blah.
Alpha Air.
Oh, okay. You got this situation. Jenny Aiko, she was married to some guy, I've forgotten the name, a producer. Yes. And then she cheated while he's still married with this guy, with Big Sean.
Yes.
She said they were friends with
Yeah.
Big Sean.
Yeah.
Then the guy finds out to a point whereby, he was humiliated because he had to find out both of them actually kissing on a stage, performing. And he was like, you know what? I'm done with this.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then this woman hops on to Big Sean.
Sean.
They started...
Whilst she's still married.
Yes, and
Okay.
to the point she finalized what? The divorce. Then they dated and even had a kid for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the guy was like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Simple as that. She deserved what she got.
Time
Simple
yake
as-
better.
No.
She was a
a plaything. You can never trust a woman who cheats on a man to be with you. She's going to repeat the pattern.
Can we say the same for a man?
Yes.
But you don't trust a man who cheats on you or who dates you while cheating on their partner.
Men don't cheat, by the way. Here's thing.
Ndakwenda kumbe.
No. I want you to understand. I want you to understand.
We're going somewhere.
Men don't cheat.
Men don't cheat.
They do what?
Men exercise options because it's in their biological wiring.
Hakuna shot sakadaro. Muri kubvuma chiko.
They don't cheat.
They are exercising their options?
They are exercising options.
Okay.
Because it's in their biological wiring.
Iyoyo wakainzwisisa nditi biological wiring.
Yes.
What?
The doctor was saying it.
Yeah.
Men and women are different biologically.
Do you have a problem with this biological wiring?
No, you guys are using it as an excuse.
No, it's not an excuse.
Shadaya, I had Gabriel Mafundo on the show.
Yes.
What are your thoughts
5
of him?
wives.
Gabriel is a legend. Is he not a legend? The one with 4 wives.
He's a legend. He's a legend. I actually watched him recently on another, podcast. Yeah, he's a legend.
Because
that's how I know.
Because why? He's a legend because...
No, I'm just saying that in a society that is demonizing, something like polygamy, yet glorifying shitty things, I would say like homosexuality, he's a legend.
Okay.
Yes, it's something that's looked upon, but if you look at the majority of guys in here, they could be married, but they also have, what do they call it? Side
by show of hands, which guy would have a problem having a second or a third wife? By show of hands. Not a single guy. Not a single hand raised.
She's asking him to have a problem having a second wife?
Not a single hand raised.
Yes.
No problem.
Or it's the wives who have a problem, Becky.
The men don't have a problem.
None of them. No hand was raised. Dr. Ian Henry, are you trying to raise your hand? Are you being restricted? By show, just blink your left eye if you are being victimized.
Can we have a mic there?
Can we give the doctor a mic?
He's a millionaire. He wants many women.
Doctor has too much money.
He wants many women.
Sorry. He wants more women.
I can't
You don't have
even.
money. You want many women.
I know I've got too much money. I can't even handle it. Where's having another one?
You've been threatened. I saw it.
I know.
You're threatened.
You were saying even if a man doesn't have money, he wants many women.
Even if a man he doesn't have money, he still wants to have access to many women. The only thing that will limit him is what I would say resources. But every man wants to have many women in his life. Any man who tells you that for the rest of his life he wants to be with one woman, he's a liar. He's lying.
Lying through his teeth.
Yes,
he
he's
wants
lying
more
to
women.
you. And the only reason why women have a problem with it is because of the resources again.
The resources.
Because now when another woman comes into the picture,
now we have to share.
Yes, now I have to share the resources that I have. That's the thing.
So if the resources are plenty,
yes,
Becky wouldn't walk out of the marriage.
She would.
If another woman was brought in.
Yes.
Yes, that's a yes.
You can't have a
Becky rarely says yes, but
you can't have a civil servant. You're earning 250, 300. You want to have 2 women.
Right.
The woman is like, I still kwana, and you want to bring another one. I would. But if you're earning something like 5K, 10K above, she's like, okay, I can deal with that.
No, I won't leave based on past experience.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But, Sha, marriage should be between 2 people. But if you do subscribe to polygamy, please, by all means, go ahead. Do it. I just don't subscribe to it.
But I'm saying, are you denying the fact that for women to actually be in their full femininity,
right?
There has to be competition.
Not within competition from
women
inside.
love to compete.
But from inside.
Yes, women love to compete. You will never see the best version of your woman if you don't
there's
have,
no competition.
if there's no competition.
What about if I just compete?
That's why
with the
most of
thought
these men who are in these monogamous relationships, they are sexually stuffed.
Sexually starved.
Yes, we've got married men who don't have sex.
Who keeps saying shorts? Imi.
It's the truth. It's the truth. We've got married men who don't have sex.
Shame, Sora.
Oh, is this true, Becky?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't they have? Sex. There
are many reasons, yes. Why vari kunyimwa? Like I'm saying, number one would say lack of competition, right? If there was competition, the woman knows there is another wife.
That's a good point.
Yes, she wouldn't do that.
Compete with the thoughts.
Another thing.
But if I don't do
Another
this,
thing.
Pam.
Another thing. Most women are married to men they didn't love. They were married to men who were just ready.
Who were ready?
Yes. Men who were ready to marry.
So is this the reason why there are so many married women who are cheating?
Yes. They don't love their husbands.
Because there's so many of them now.
Yes.
It's like what do you call it? A pandemic.
Yes.
Even now. Are you not talking about like the more mature marriages or like even the fresh ones?
The fresh ones.
Why are they getting married?
Women marry whoever is ready. Why? Pressure. They don't want to be judged. So they just end up, the guy who comes, who's willing to marry them, who's ready to marry, they jump on that. They post on their Instagram with the Lobola squad. Yeah, girls, I've gotten married to their exes. You know, screw you, I've gotten married.
Maybe the guy,
yes.
There are all sorts of reasons.
So
there are all sorts of reasons. And
that's what happens.
Because women are cheating like that.
All right. Okay, so we're about to wrap it up. Are there any more questions?
Last question.
From the floor.
Yeah. If you guys were hiding your questions, this is the time now. Where's the microphone? Oh, do you have something? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wrong. Merch. Before we forget, we've got merchandise on sale. The Harare cap.
Guys, you must support Boys the Toners TV by supporting Boys the Toners, the brand, right? Our caps are all over. You guys know where they are. $25. Support the podcast by supporting the merchandise. What was I asking? Are there any questions?
Like the last question.
Last question.
No,
you can give it to...
Just the final one. So we just have everything put in and then we consolidate this.
The women at the back, the one who asked...
and have Shadaya's...
Did she get answered?
Closing.
Audrey, is everybody answered? Are we all answered back there? Good. Okay. All right, Nick, take it.
He's closing.
No. I mean, we're almost there.
I'm not closing it, but somebody asked that now we know that there is vaginal rejuvenation, there are virginity procedures that can be done, performed. Do you think that can be a factor that should allow a man to reconsider? Or you think because it's something that has happened psychologically, they already know?
If you're not told that the vagina has been refurbished, are you okay?
Refurbished what? Vaginas.
Yes.
Okay.
They call it vaginal rejuvenation.
You know, I'm always telling people this. If you've got enough experience with women, it's never even about you penetrating her for you to know this is a virgin or this is not. Look into a woman's eyes. They never lie. Look into a woman's eyes. They never lie.
Okay, moving on. So this is the shocking thing, and I will say this to disclose. And I met Shadaya for the first time today, and I wasn't prepared to meet this version. I didn't expect you to
Which
be
version
cordial.
were you expecting?
So we talked before the show when I was just running through the things that we were going to do, and it's quite different from the version that I read online. So I think you're much nicer than I thought. But there's a little bit of a contradiction in what you say and what you maybe present when somebody meets you. You are a metrosexual guy. You talk about men being manly, and you are the most, cleanest guy in the room, I think, with polished haircut, nails and all that stuff. So I don't know whether that version is what you suppose a man should be. And whether it's my opinion that maybe you're just 100 years too late.
Yes.
You would have been fine to be the preacher to the hunters and gatherers, because that is the version of masculinity that was needed then.
Okay.
And if anything should be taken from this is, you have some points that you make that are valid, but every man and every woman deserves the choice to choose and feel the way they want with whoever they want to spend the rest of their lives. And maybe if you could do all of us a favor and not just put women in one blanket, under one cover, and paint them with one brush, it would be so much better. I would read most of it. If you tweet Becky is like this, or my mother is like this, or your sister is like this, it will be much better than to say all women.
No, I never said all women.
The women.
He doesn't want to get sued. He's saying it will be too personal.
It's too personal now.
So
but I would say you said some things that I would consider to be like, okay, and certain things I would consider to be like, nah. But at the end of the day, like you said, people have choices. What I basically tell people is this: you have to be willing, right, to accept the consequences of what? Of your choices. That's why you always end up saying at the end of each and every tweet, learn or perish.
So do you stand by everything that you say?
One last question.
Do you stand by everything that you're saying?
Dr. Ian Henry, did your wife send you?
Yes. One last question. One last question.
Okay.
One last question. Personal.
Yes.
I know you are not married.
Yes.
You don't have kids.
Yes.
What do you think of women since you were also born?
What do I think of women?
In general, I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
it's just like you.
Women.
Yeah, women.
I think women are very beautiful. I find women beautiful.
Okay. In what terms? You have beauty.
Yes.
Is in be sister. You know the
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Yes.
Okay. I would say the same way I would view men is the same way I would view women. We are all here for a reason. We are all here for a purpose. And at the end of the day, women need men, men need women. We need each other. There's no reason for us to try to cancel each other. And that's the problem
Do
today.
you have a girlfriend?
Yes. Long time.
There's one more at the back, and then we'll close.
Got another question.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Doc. All right. I think we're going to take.
There was one guy.
Yeah,
at
we're going
the
to take
back.
one more question. But before we do that, I want to send a couple of shout outs. Special shout out to David Yosa from Ezulwini Boutique Hotel. They are supporting the podcast. He's over here. He's here somewhere at the back. There he is. Also, special shout out to Better Brands. The good people of Better Brands. They're always supporting the podcast. La Parada Motors, Fali. Special shout out. City Boys Liquor Center. Vinci, our guy, for all your architectural needs, is here. He's always supporting the podcast. Shout out to P Money. Is also here. Pride. Also, King Charmaine is here. Special shout out to King Charmaine. She's there somewhere at the back. We know her from some of the episodes we have with her. And a very big special shout out. You will notice the quality of this production. Mirazo Productions, our friends, our very good friends. They're into film production. They do big budget stuff. Nick and Shem Zamura are here, and they provided us with the equipment so that we shoot the best show we can. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our people who's pushing the podcast. And you guys must keep watching, keep showing us love. Buy our merchandise. I think we had decided that episode 100 is our last episode. I think we have so many podcasts. You guys are good, and you have 100 podcasts to go through.
We need
Vinci.
We had actually said we were going to rest after.
We wanted to stop at episode 50. People said we do episode 100. What are we saying? What are we saying?
We can take a break, but we can't stop. Hey, guys.
Are you guys not done? There are lots of podcasts now.
Come on, you're not done.
All right, let's talk to your producer. Papa Lords and Nash were saying, yo, we've been doing this. And you know the problem is people want us to do an episode every week. We're too busy. Becky is the busiest MC in the game. We get to see her once every month, so we can't do 4 episodes with her. Same with Nash. Nash is somewhere far away. Lords, where's Nash? Nash is in Malaysia. Nash is in Malaysia. And all right, okay.
But here's the question now, Denny.
Yeah.
Okay, we take the Denny J off air. What's there to listen?
We've got my brother.
Stop it right now.
Bye-bye.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Danny. I don't listen you.
My brother, you don't want it?
No, Mazita.
No, we didn't mention any names.
No, but he was about to.
Oh, he was about to mention.
These are my brothers.
He was about to.
But this is my brother.
No, but you
These are my brothers.
Thank you. Just don't mention names. Let's.
All right, okay.
Yes.
Okay, we have a question.
Yeah.
All right. Can we allow 2 last questions because it's getting difficult to leave? Let's do 2 last
Yeah,
ones.
so there's him and the next guy.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
It's not a question as such, but it's an addition.
Okay.
I think for Shadaya, the mistake that people have is you people want to judge him on 1 post or 2 posts or 3 posts. A person's character is not made out of 1 post or 2 posts or 3 posts.
Right.
It's a combination of many different things. That's why a lot of people today were mentioning that he's got different views. People don't understand him. You need to spend at least a week with him, and then you'd know what he thinks. Some things he says are right. Some things he says are not okay.
Questionable.
But let's not have the red pill approach, right? She's not here, but I'm married. And then 2, the second part I want to talk about is in marriages and relationships is we have this misconstrued concept of not letting your expectations known. People in relationships, you are not letting your expectations known. Let your expectations known, put them forward, discuss about them. If they don't work, then part ways. If they work, find a way.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. Expectations, that's all. That's all I had to say.
Okay, and finally.
In addition to what Brother Shadaya said, I wanted to add, I wanted to support him on men not cheating. I basically say that having options, I think it's a good thing. It's not cheating, but options, you get to know both sides. Oh, this one is like this one's like this. Basically, that's how I am in my situation. Thank you.
All right, okay. All right, so before we wrap up, I want you guys to give a round of applause to Becky K. She's been a very invaluable addition to the show, and I don't think the show would be the same without her. She's the most prominent MC out there. She's the hottest. She's hot property, and she always shows up eventually when we need to. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Becky K.
Which is true.
Guys.
And finally, Shadaya is like a brother.
Thank you.
Shadaya is like a brother to us now. We've had him for the 3rd time now on the show. And I think our story goes from when we started, when we first met. Shadaya is now a big deal, especially on Twitter. I think he's approaching 700,000 followers on Twitter. Internationally, they listen to him. And it's always great whenever I call him, he pulls up because, you know, he understands what we have. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you. All right, so before we call this done, Shadaya, your final words of, I don't know if you're saying, do you encourage you? Your final learn or perish.
No, at the end of the day, I would simply reiterate what I've said before. Men need women, women need men, we need each other.
Men need many women. Please say it properly.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not talking in terms of like relationships and everything, but I'm just talking in general.
Okay.
Men need women, women need men. We are interdependent. Simple as that. Men and women are different. We have to acknowledge that as well. Simple as that.
And you don't hate women?
I don't hate them.
All right. Okay. All right, there we go.
You heard it from Shadaya. He doesn't hate women. Why? Just behave yourselves. It's all right, Danny.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Maita Basa.
Denny J Show. Zvanga zviri down ta up tauraitinzwe nyaya dzacho dzese narrative ndaichidwe kana mchida kutipisa deep ndaipidwe make it spill a beat